Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. It is a beautiful Saturday evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are on the globe, you are highly welcome to this very late night edition. Yes, it's almost 12 midnight here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Most probably you are in your evening around Europe or in Africa. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the news update on Chelsea front. What is happening around our football club Chelsea? Cobham, our training ground is bubbling. A lot is taking place right now. There are issues that needed attention, serious attention. Ladies and gentlemen, currently, Chelsea has over 45 players at Cobham, and that needed to be cut down. Quickly, I will take you through few lists for you to understand what is happening in our training ground. As of today, Chelsea currently has 7 goalkeepers, 12 defenders, 14 midfielders, and 12 forwards. My goodness. 7 goalkeepers, 12 defenders, 14 midfielders, and 12 forwards. Ladies and gentlemen, they have a big job of loading players than winning the league next season. These guys, the sporting directors, the coach, has a very big job streamlining these players to 25, 26, 27 than winning the league next season, according to Peter, not the jury. Yes, and it's true. Who are the players that we need to streamline? Right now, the news all over. We kept complaining, oh, Chelsea are not being fair to this player. We are not being fair to that. But can our coach, can we manage 45 plus players at Cobham? Can we make selections out of 45 players? No. Some have to go. Some of those players, they will have to go in order for the coach to have the number that he can actually work with. No coach can work with 45 players. You see, the following players are all expected to leave Chelsea this summer. I mean, in actual fact, they could have been a first team players, but they will have to go. The following players are expected to leave Chelsea this summer and are currently looking for clubs. These players, I'm going to mention their names, they are currently looking for clubs. Broja, Romelu Lukaku, Chalobah, David Fofana. These 4 players, it is a must that they leave Chelsea. They leave Chelsea this summer, either on loan or permanent departure. We understand our loan is almost done. Not many players can leave again on loan. These players, they must find a club and move out. Ladies and gentlemen, if this 4 is out, at least there will be a little space. We understand Broja is also training with the youngsters. He was in the US with the first team squad. But currently, as we speak, Broja is also training with the youngsters. Many on X are crying. They are shouting. Chelsea is not being fair to some of these players. But ask yourself, first of all, what can Chelsea do? I understand. After careful, calculations, I realized that if some of these players are not pushed by the side, they'll be reluctant to leave Chelsea because some of them grew up with the club. They are passionate about the club. They love the club Chelsea. And so if the hard decisions are not taken by pushing them by the side to the reserve team, to start training with the reserve team, their agent will not, have the zeal. They themselves will feel like, oh, we still have a chance. Right now that they are being pushed aside, their agent can start working faster to get them a deal somewhere else. Just look at it there. Look at the goalkeepers. Who needs to go out of this squad you are seeing on the screen? From the goalkeepers to the defenders, to the midfielders, to the forwards. Just look at it there. A huge number of players. Chalobah has been barred. Chalobah has been barred from using Chelsea's first team facilities as the club negotiates his exit, other than training with the Chelsea's development squad. Chalobah has been kept away from the first team building, according to law. Chalobah has been kept away from the first team building. Many have said in the past few hours that this is unfair to Chalobah. This is unfair to Chalobah. And look, right now we've come to understand, the news coming up from Cobham is that it is not just Chalobah. The players that I already mentioned their name, Romelu Lukaku, Amando Broja, David Fofana, they are all part of this. They have been barred from the first team building. Not just Chalobah. And they are doing all this in the interest of the club. Listen, football is our business. Apart from being an entertainment, gone were those days where we see football as, only an entertainment. Right now, it's business. Hard decisions will have to be made. Now, all these players, if they are to be allowed to be in a first team building, do you think they'll love to move? Actually, the truth of the matter is that movement is a difficult task. Change of environment is a difficult task. So if they are allowed, they will stay. They will have to find a way of pushing them out. Otherwise, listen, Amando Broja also cut off from the first team building. We all expected this to happen. Don't tell me you don't expect it to happen. Training will be focused on players we intend to keep. Training in the next week should be focused on players that we intend to keep, or Enzo Maresca want to see. The players we intend to keep, or players that Enzo Maresca will want to see more. Otherwise, the season will start and we'll start complaining and blaming the coach. I don't know why people are overreacting. Honestly, we can't return to Cobham with a week to the Premier League starting and continuing training with 45 players. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't. How will the coach continue to train with 45 players? So, Chelsea fans, please, tonight I am with you guys. Yes, I am with you guys. I will definitely be going on into our new signings and what to expect with the players that we already have there. Some of the players like Raheem Sterling that are still there. We understand Raheem Sterling says, no, he's not going anywhere. We have Modric there. Now we signed Neto. We have Madueke. Both Sterling, Madueke, Modric, they are all wingers. Sterling, Madueke, Modric, they are all wingers. We now sign Neto. Pedro Neto. Ladies and gentlemen, see, I'm not sure Neto's arrival will impact Mikhailo Modric. I'm not sure on that. Sterling can easily move to the right to compete with Madueke. Do you know that also? Yes. Raheem Sterling can play the right side of attack as well. So he can easily move to the right to compete with Madueke. While Modric will be a backup to Neto. You see, if Neto arrives, then we have 4 wingers. Ladies and gentlemen, then that means that we'll have 4 wingers. Sterling, Madueke, Modric, and Neto. The problem is, Modric will surely get limited game time, as he will likely be the last on a pecking order. He will be the last on a pecking order. and he's only comfortable on the left, then maybe number 10 role. But then, why he cannot play number 10? Because we have Nkuku there, we have Cole Palmer. Now we also have Luis Hall. Yes. Christopher Nkuku, Cole Palmer, Luis Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, so you see how crowded our squad is. And it is the reason why Chelsea have to do what they are doing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, before I let you go, finally, tonight, Chelsea are working behind the scenes to reach personal terms with Victor Osimhen. You get that from me? Chelsea are working behind the scenes to reach personal terms with Victor Osimhen. Chelsea's plan is to offer Lukaku plus Casadei or Kepa Arrizabalaga to Napoli and to get Victor Osimhen. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I repeat again, Chelsea are working behind the scenes to reach personal terms with Victor Osimhen. Agreement with club is not a problem. Terms with the player is what they are working on right now. Does the player want to come on loan? He says no. He wants a permanent move. Salary, not a big deal. But right now, the plan is to offer Lukaku and Casadei or Kepa Arrizabalaga for Victor Osimhen. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, quickly, big shout out to Ananas Manga from where? Cameroon. Ananas Manga from Cameroon. Big shout out to you out there. The next one is Ihechuku. Big shout out to you, Ihechuku from Biafra. It's a Neto deal. It's a perfect signing. Big shout out to you out there. Neto deal is a perfect signing from Biafra land. Ihechuku from Biafra. This one says, Mr. Salon, if Sterling can leave Chelsea this summer, I'll be very happy. Well, for me personally, I'll be happy as well. Now that we have Neto there, coming from Fadi, Chelsea fan from Togo. All right. This one says, good morning. We are already in the night. This one says, Up Blues, Babantunde Mogaji from Lagos. All right. Big shout out to you out there, Babantunde Mogaji from Lagos. All right. Big shout out to you out there. Ugochukwu, popular from Nigeria, Abia State. Good one by Neto. But we need Osimhen. Yes, I agree with you. We need Osimhen. Big shout out to you also out there. Alfred Beck, we said we don't need Samu. We need Osimhen. My brother, big shout out to you out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming from Kenny. This is coming from Kenny from Moscow. Pedro Neto and good signing. Pedro Neto, good signing. Please, we need Osimhen. All right. Big shout out to you out there, Kenny from Moscow. Sylvie Eden, good morning, my big brother. Happy Saturday. All right. Big shout out to you guys all out there. It looks like, okay, this one, Sadiq Adeleke said, yeah, you this man with your good vibes. Guys, let me leave you all here. I should be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. See you guys when you see me tomorrow, Sunday. Remember, tomorrow, Chelsea, Inter Milan. Chelsea, Inter Milan. I'll see you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.